Welcome, and let us dive right in the intriguing world of curry beef lo mein. Ever wondered what makes curry beef lo mein so delicious? It's a question that has tantalized the taste buds of food enthusiasts around the globe. Today we're diving into the intriguing world of this beloved dish, exploring its origins and the unique blend of flavors that it offers. Curry beef lo mein is a delightful fusion of cuisines, a testament to the ingenuity of culinary exploration. It marries the rich, savory taste of Japanese curry with the hearty, comforting texture of Chinese lo mein noodles. The heart of this dish lies in its key ingredients, Japanese curry roux cubes and chili crisp. These two elements add a depth of flavor that's hard to resist, seamlessly blending spice, sweetness, and a hint of umami. Now, Japanese curry roux cubes may sound like a mouthful, but they're essentially just a blend of curry spices and roux, a thickening agent made from butter and flour. This little cube of magic is what gives the curry its thick, velvety texture and robust flavor profile. It's the secret weapon in many Japanese dishes, and it's what sets curry beef lo mein apart from its peers. As for the chili crisp, it's a condiment that delivers a fiery kick to the dish. Known for its crisp texture and smoky taste, it adds an exciting layer of complexity to the curry beef lo mein. It's the dash of unexpected that keeps you coming back for more. Of course, the star of the show is the beef. Whether you choose flank steak or ground beef, the meat adds a hearty, satisfying element to the dish. Cooked to perfection, it melts in your mouth, complementing the soft, chewy noodles and the aromatic curry sauce. And let's not forget the lo mein noodles. These Chinese egg noodles play a crucial role in the dish, their springy texture and mild flavor providing the perfect canvas for the curry and beef. Now how about we delve into the process of making this delectable dish at home? Let us now turn our attention to assembling our ingredients. First and foremost, gather your ingredients. A good chef knows preparation is half the battle. Now let's talk about the stars of our show. We're going to need lo mein noodles, an absolute staple in any lo mein dish. These noodles have a delightful chewy texture that pairs perfectly with the rich curry flavor we're going to infuse into them. Next up, we need our protein. Flank steak is a fantastic choice here as it cooks quickly and stays tender. But don't worry if you're not a steak person. Ground beef or even a vegetarian alternative will work just as well. This is your dish after all. Now onto our vegetable medley. This can be as varied as you like, but some common choices include bell peppers, mushrooms, and bok choy. These add a nice crunch and a dose of healthy nutrients to the dish. The heart and soul of this dish, however, lie in two key ingredients: curry roux cubes and chili crisp. The curry roux cubes will give our dish its distinct, robust curry flavor, while the chili crisp adds a delightful kick of heat and a hint of crunch. Of course, we can't forget about the essentials. A good cooking oil is a must. Something neutral like vegetable or canola oil will do the trick, letting the flavors of our other ingredients shine. And lastly, for those who like a bit of flair, we have some optional garnishes. Green onions and toasted sesame seeds can add a lovely pop of color and an extra layer of flavor and texture to the finished dish. With our ingredients ready, we can now move on to the cooking process. But how do we prepare the beef curry? The curry beef is a star of this dish, so let's make sure it shines. First things first, it's all about choosing the right cut of beef. Chuck roast is a fantastic option. It's marbled with fat, meaning it will become incredibly tender and flavorful as it cooks. Now, if you're feeling adventurous, you might also consider flank steak or even ground beef, but remember, whatever you choose, quality matters. Cooking the beef is a slow and steady process. We're not rushing here, we're coaxing out the flavors, creating a symphony of taste that will leave your taste buds dancing. Start by browning the beef. This not only improves the texture, but it also adds a depth of flavor that you just can't get any other way. Now let's talk spices. A blend of curry powder, turmeric, cumin, and coriander will transport you straight to the bustling streets of Tokyo. Don't be shy with these. They're the soul of the dish, giving our curry its distinctive, warming character. And for those of you who love a bit of heat, feel free to throw in a chili or two. Just remember, the spice level is entirely up to you. What's that? You're looking to make this dish dairy-free? Well, you're in luck. This recipe doesn't require any dairy products. Instead, we're using chopped tomatoes to create a rich, hearty sauce. They also add a lovely bit of sweetness that perfectly balances the spices. And there you have it. Your curry beef is now simmering away, absorbing all those wonderful flavors. It's an aromatic masterpiece, a feast for the senses. The beef is tender, the sauce is thick, and the spices have worked their magic. Our curry beef is now ready. Let's move on to the next step. Now we are ready to cook the lo mein noodles. It's time to cook our lo mein noodles to perfection. And trust me, achieving that perfect texture isn't as daunting as it sounds. It's all about timing and attention. First off, let's get a pot of water on the stove. Bring it to a rolling boil. This is where our lo mein noodles are going to take a nice warm bath. As you drop the noodles in, make sure they're fully submerged to ensure even cooking. While the noodles are boiling, let's chat a bit about them. Lo mein noodles are a staple in Chinese cuisine, known for their springy texture and ability to soak up all the delicious flavors of the dish. And the best part? They cook in no time, usually in about 5 to 7 minutes. However, here's the trick. You don't want to overcook them. We're aiming for al dente, that perfect state where the noodles are cooked, but still have a bite to them. A common pitfall in the kitchen is letting these noodles turn into a mushy mess, but not on our watch. So keep an eye on the clock and use a fork to fish out a noodle and give it a taste test around the 5-minute mark. Now, if you can't find lo mein noodles in your local grocery store, don't worry. There are alternatives that work just as well. Chinese egg noodles are a great substitute. They offer a similar texture and flavor. And if you're in a real pinch, even good old spaghetti can come to the rescue. Just remember, the cooking times may vary, so adjust accordingly. Alright, our timer just went off. Let's drain these noodles and give them a quick rinse under cold water. This stops the cooking process and keeps them from sticking together. And there you have it, folks. Our noodles are cooked and ready. It's time to bring all the elements together. So let's move on to the next exciting step, shall we? Now comes the most exciting part, combining all our ingredients. Yes, you heard that right. Once our curry beef is tender and our lo mein noodles are perfectly al dente, it's time to bring everything together. The first part of this process is sautéing the vegetables. We want to make sure they're cooked just right, retaining a bit of their crunch. Remember, no one likes overcooked, soggy veggies, right? While our vegetables are sizzling away, we're going to take a moment to talk about 2 key ingredients that will elevate our curry beef lo mein to new heights: curry roux and chili crisp. These two are the dynamic duo of this dish, providing a burst of flavors that will make your taste buds dance. Curry roux is a staple in Japanese cooking, lending a rich, complex flavor to our dish. It has a deep, savory taste that pairs perfectly with our tender beef. And then there's chili crisp. This fiery condiment is a game changer. It adds a delightful crunch and a kick of heat that balances out the richness of the curry. Now, back to our sauté pan. Once our vegetables have reached their peak, we're going to add in our tender, flavorful curry beef and our perfectly cooked lo mein noodles. We'll give everything a good mix, ensuring that every noodle is coated in that delicious curry sauce. But wait, we're not done yet. Remember our dynamic duo? It's their time to shine. We're going to add in our curry roux and chili crisp, folding them gently into our dish. As they melt into the mix, they'll infuse our curry beef lo mein with a depth of flavor that's simply out of this world. And there you have it. Your homemade curry beef lo mein is ready to serve. Now that we've prepared our delicious curry beef lo mein, let's talk about serving it. When it comes to garnishing this delightful dish, a sprinkle of green onions and toasted sesame seeds can add a pop of color and a crunchy texture. These simple additions not only enhance the aesthetic appeal of our curry beef lo mein, but also contribute to the symphony of flavors we've carefully crafted. Should you be in the mood for a bit of heat, a dash of chili crisp never goes amiss. This fiery condiment, with its unique blend of spicy, sweet, and savory notes, can elevate the taste of our dish to a whole new level. But remember, it's all about balance. Too much of a good thing can overwhelm the delicate harmony of flavors we've worked hard to achieve. Now, on to pairing. Curry beef. Lo mein is a flavorful and filling dish on its own, but if you're looking to create a full meal experience, consider serving it alongside a light, refreshing salad. A simple cucumber or mixed green salad dressed with a tangy vinaigrette can provide a refreshing contrast to the rich, hearty flavors of our main dish. When it comes to beverages, a chilled glass of white wine such as a Riesling or a Sauvignon Blanc can complement the spicy, savory notes in our curry beef lo mein. If you're more of a tea person, a pot of green tea could be your perfect companion. Its subtle, soothing flavor and warm aroma can make your mealtime even more enjoyable. Finally, remember that the best dishes are those that you tailor to your own tastes. Feel free to experiment with different garnishes, sides, and beverages until you find the combination that delights your palate the most. So the next time you're craving a scrumptious Asian dish, remember, curry beef lo mein is just a few steps away. Let's quickly recap what we've covered today. We began our culinary journey by diving into the intriguing world of curry beef lo mein, a delightful fusion of Japanese curry and Chinese stir-fried noodles. We then moved on to assembling our ingredients, including the star of the show, Japanese curry roux cubes, and the fiery chili crisp, ensuring we have everything we need for a flavor-packed dish. Next, we delved into the art of preparing the curry beef. Whether you chose flank steak or ground beef or even a vegetarian alternative, the key was to cook it just right, balancing tenderness and flavor. We also discussed the option of using chuck roast for a low and slow cooked beef curry, opening up a world of possibilities for our dish. We then shifted our attention to cooking the lo mein noodles. Remember, they are more than just a base. They absorb and carry the flavors, so their preparation is crucial. Whether you opted for Chinese egg noodles or spaghetti, the goal was to achieve that perfect springy texture. Moving forward, we combined everything, marrying the curry beef and the lo mein noodles, and let's not forget those sautéed vegetables, adding a crunch and freshness to the dish. The amalgamation of all ingredients with curry roux and chili crisp brought the dish to life, creating an explosion of flavors in every bite. We wrap things up with serving suggestions, reminding you that the beauty of curry beef lo mein lies in its versatility. You can garnish it with green onions, toasted sesame seeds, or anything that pleases your palate. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, the secret to great food lies in the joy of cooking. So don't be afraid to experiment, put your own spin on this dish, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Until next time, happy cooking. For more food and drinks tips and recipes, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Check out our other videos for more culinary inspiration. We love you. Until next time, keep cooking.